Hello everyone, welcome back to Witch in the Woods. Had to cut the last episode short. We didn't manage to get everything done, so we'll be sorting out the rest of our clipboard today for the most part. That means, let's see, we've covered Adventure next, we talked to the Free Crown King, we've got the Central Circle meet, I think is our first thing, and then we'll do enchanting. So, hang on, let me go grab my stuff. Wrong floor. Then again, okay. So yeah, apparently the Central Circle's being a bit uppity, so I have to go and see to them. Just to make sure that everything gets sorted, I guess. Let me see, I should have a waystone over to them over here, so that shouldn't be too difficult. Do I? Yes? No? Where is it? There. Right, I'm going to duplicate this because I actually do not have many of these. So, that is a fairly simple one. It just requires a waystone and a bit of glowstone, I believe it is. It might be redstone, so I'll grab that as well. Heck knows my memory is terrible, so who knows, we'll find out. Okay, and waystone, waystone, waystone. Nope, it is the redstone. Nope. I'm getting it completely wrong. Okay. Mystic Book of Cases, tell me. What do I do? It's been so long since I've had to interact with other people. Enderdew, that's what I'm missing. Enderdew and redstone, right. Fortunately, I've been teaching the system how to make a lot of stuff, so I can actually tell it to make Enderdew if we need it. That's just ender pearls, basically, so it's really cheap. So doop. I'll get some graspers going soon. I have actually made a little mutation chamber in here, which looks really amazingly good with the, like, bright green water of this biome. So that's really nice. Ah, okay. 2 central circles. I'll put my book back, I think. Doop. Okay. So, let me just get that on my bar. And since I have this capacity... So let's see, I need to throw it at my feet and type /chant, if it will actually, like, stop being picked up. /chant, there's no place like home. Ah. Hello, Envoy, how are you? And Miss Sue, tell me, how does confinement see you?
I've been bored.
Well, I'm sure you have plenty of company.
Well, yes, there's plenty of
Plenty
people
of
to
books
talk
to read, also.
Yes. And this little owl friend. I'll call him Skitters. No? Yeah. Apparently he doesn't like that.
Well, according to my envoy, you and some of your fellows have been being rather rambunctious lately.
Rambunctious?
Yes.
No, we've been well behaved.
Something about an escape attempt last week?
Oh, that? Oh, we were just going for a little walk. It's getting kind of stuffy in here.
Oh, I'm sure there's plenty of circulation.
Can't seem to break open these windows. Nope.
Well, even if you could, I'm sure it would look very tremendously undignified to crawl through them.
So when are we going to be allowed to leave? Because I think I have an appointment coming up soon. I think I need to go back home soon.
Oh, don't worry. I'm taking very good care of Dave at the moment.
Oh, he doesn't miss me?
Oh no, he misses you dreadfully, I'm sure.
Oh. Well.
All in perfect order, I should think.
Have my letters been getting to him?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think I've received any letters from my envoy.
Oh.
As you know in the original terms, all Central Circle higher-ups are to remain here and all communication is to be passed through my envoy.
Oh. Alright. I wonder where all my post-its have gone to, then.
Well, he is a being of nature. Quite possibly he's been eating them.
That was about 42 messages. Oh well. Okay.
Well, he's a big guy. I'm sure that would have, like, been a small snack to him.
So, we've been very good. We haven't walked very far, and it's been quite a boring month. And I'm not really sure what else I should be doing. I mean, I did my compliance training, and I reported all my findings for Karen Dave. What else should I do?
Well, there's plenty to be done around here. I'm sure you can confer with your superiors over here. Miss Icy Fears, for example, seems to be quite chatty, last I checked.
Icy Fears?
There's a library over there.
I guess that's true.
But do tell me. What was that intent to escape about? Because I know you're not going anywhere. And I know you wouldn't do anything to jeopardize the Central Circle.
No, of course not. I wouldn't. I don't want to make anyone angry, and I don't want to mess anything up. I understand what I was doing with Kieran Dave. But it's quite difficult being in here. More, it's kind of mind-numbing being in here.
Well, I'm sure that there must be something to occupy you with. I could perhaps take you on a little trip to Torment.
Oh, I've heard about that place. I'm not very interested in that, thank you.
Oh, so you're quite comfortable staying here, then?
I think I'll stay here for a little while. Maybe I'll brew myself a cup of tea, and I'll sit down for the next 36 years or so.
Oh, I don't think it'll take quite that long. I think Dave is quite on the edge of his sanity at the moment anyways.
What's he doing? What is he doing? I haven't heard anything.
Oh, well, I'm just going to have to tell my envoy to pass the messages along better then. Mr. Dave has been rather lax in the maintenance of his mortal shell, I'm afraid.
Oh, dear. I've been told that this could be a problem. I didn't think it was going to happen. But then again, I've also haven't been around to watch him, so what should we do?
Well, you are going to be staying here for the foreseeable future until such time as my grievance with Dave is complete, as was the original terms of this joint venture. At the moment, he thinks that I'm just some, supervising influence from the Central Circle. I don't think he truly suspects very much.
He thinks you're middle management?
Oh, in essence.
Ooh. Poor Karen Dave.
But meanwhile, he's growing extra eyes, and he has crystallized potential just forming antlers around his head, so honestly, he's looking quite a state.
Wait, he's got more eyes, and he's got crystals growing out of him? Oh, like the ones that you have, right?
That's wood. That's enchanted. That's
dear.
Enchanted bark.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to stare.
Honestly,
Okay.
there are weirder parts of me to be staring at right now, I'd say. No, I wouldn't think of escaping through the chute.
It's almost like you can read my mind. Okay.
No one
I
has
understand.
breached the Central Circle's meeting hall intentionally for generations. I'm fairly certain that keeping people here makes it a rather excellent prison.
Alright. I'll be patient.
Ah, very good. And as I say, if you have any further communications or misgivings about this deal, then you can of course direct them through my envoy.
Oh. You mean this one? The one who won't even talk to me?
Oh, I can
Hey.
assure you he's a bit terse, but he does mean well.
I don't even think he has a mouth. Where do you talk out of?
Not everything needs a mouth in my experience. Or eyes to see.
I wish he would stop growling, though. I do need to get some sleep occasionally. None of the ladies have been sleeping recently.
Oh, really?
No.
I'm sure I can provide some tonics to that aid.
Oh.
Well, if that's all of the grievances that the Central Circle presently has.
Well, we would like, what is it? Oh, yes. I think we need more biscuits. I think we're fresh out.
I'll have some tea and cookies delivered shortly then.
Thank you. I'm sure it'll help the years go by if we had something to nosh on for a little bit. But I guess we'll continue to stay here against our will with a low supply of biscuits.
And with that, I shall take my leave. Good day.
Good day.
Ah, but it is so much fun to toy with them. Right, so that's something else off of our clipboard. So, enchanting. Now, I have up here a basic bog standard Minecraftian enchantment table. Behind the big dungeon here, which you can almost not see that I have a route to, because it's camouflage blocks, just to make it look nice for the time being. I haven't fully settled on how I'll be decorating things. So my original, tank here is still filling up with bright green mob essence, which still looks like the liquid poison we had around here, and I've just been having it make bottles of enchanting. What I can do, instead, is have books be piped into here, and that will make enchanted books. I can then shove those out into, say, a filing cabinet, just to make sure that I'm keeping all of them, or I can have them disenchanted if they meet certain requirements, so if they're enchantments that I'm not particularly interested in having, for example. Theoretically, using Bibliocraft, let me see, if I get printing, I think that's what I want. Yep. Because Biblio is a big thing here. Yeah, using the Bibliocraft printing press. If I can get one of a book, I can continue to produce it. Now, I probably won't need to do that, but I think that could be useful. For example, if I can just manufacture... This thing is off-center, it's going to murder me. If I can manufacture, enchanted books, at my leisure of specific kinds, then I can continue to make armor with those same enchantments, and then I can continue to give that armor to mobs for whatever purpose I might wish. So I can sort of recruit minions, as it were. So let me see, to do that we need to go get a bunch of books, and then we shall investigate how to do this. This episode might be running a little bit on the long side already, or at least close to ending. So, homework. I know a few of you thought you were getting out of this one. No. Homework was The Unborn, and it was a look at the monster that isn't really there. Or at least it is there, it's real, but it's not there. Because the book is a disembodied spirit that's just happening to haunt you for a lot of the time. So, I'll just take the shortcut over here, because this is still here from when I laid in this wiring. Upgraded to a filing cabinet, advanced for these, because it was getting jammed full of them. Still got this. So many bows. Eesh. Unfortunately, if I give, a mob infinity, the infinite arrows thing, then it will regrettably not have much issue. Oh, okay, so let's turn this up if we can. And I'm gonna match this, okay. So let's go higher. There we go. So 1 sharpness, and it's working. It's using up a lot of mob essence, because I have not turned this on. There we go. It's gonna take a long time. I might be better off putting it lower, but 30 seems like a good thing. I've already lost a few levels. It's aim at 34, I used to be 53, because I had to make some enchanted books to get that filing cabinet. But yeah, now this is making enchanted books. I could have it really low. There's no way to speed up Mindfactor related stuff, which is a bit of a pain. But yeah, the Dead Book is a disembodied spirit, and you find out at the end of the movie that it's not actually ever been interested in killing the protagonist. It's only ever been interested in... I'm just gonna... it's only ever been interested in, possessing her unborn children, I guess? I don't know if it was going to take both of them. They always say it had a thing for twins, but that's where things get inconsistent. Because it has a thing for twins, it can only control the dead, yet it possesses, 5 people in the course of the big final, like, climactic battle. And they, in fact, only stop being a threat when they're dead. So, I don't exactly know the details there. I think they may have strayed from traditional Judaic kind of mythology a bit. It's not a fantastic movie, but it is enjoyable, I think. And just sort of, like, barring the slight bit of, like, terrorizing, I don't really think that the Debug was ever, actually a threat. I mean, at the very least, you could have waited for your kids to be born, and then you could have, like, exorcised them. The only reason you were afraid of them was because they were, like, messing with you. Come on. I can talk for 5 minutes, this might actually produce anything. So, the next movie that we are watching is Let the Right One In. Now, there is an American remake of this. I haven't had a chance to see it myself. I might do that over the course of this next episode. Magic Resistance 3. That is a useful one. That's for, like, Anti-Ars Magica. Let the Right One In is, at its core, a vampire story. But it is not done in the typical fashion, as you might expect. It's not done in the style of Dracula. It's not done in the style of Twilight, thank God. It's not done in the style of True Blood. It is very, very down to, like, innocence. It's down to, like, hapless romance, that kind of thing. But it's between children, so it doesn't get tremendously serious. And the characters are, with the exception of the vampiress herself, all trying to figure this out. Bonus points. I don't know how the remake treats it, but the original, the vampire was actually a boy in the original. But they were horrifically mutilated. You don't find this out in the you more or less don't find this out in the course of the movie. It's adapted from a book. But the original, like, the original physiological gender, at least, of the vampire is in fact, why is this just hanging out here? This should be gone. Is in fact male, which can put a whole new spin on, well, depending on your opinions on transgender and whatnot, can put a whole new spin on the relationship that they have in the course of the movie. But anyways, that has been it for today. I have been the Witch in the Woods, and I will catch you all here next time.